Down to a 5v3, and piece by piece, KRU are doing quite well. The first one to find the fight back will be Shaz, still lingering around the site. You can see him just on those back lines by that canteen area, but the spike goes down.
10 seconds.
We'll be in a retake scenario.
Spike planted.
A couple of members still tagged up. Mazino down to 61 HP. nagz on 16 HP. Shahzam just comes out, finds one for free there. Able to dip back out as well, so brings us to a 3v3.
He just pushed the wall. Kalus is just fired up. This is weird as anything, but finally, since it's going to be Zombs coming in, proving a point, but down to the 1v1. Sick up against nagz, and the HP is so low. A touch on the spike. He wants this halfway, and he's going to sit for this one. Hello, nagz. There it is. Sick with a shot and a half. And that's the first time I've heard Sentinels get fired up. And this is something we can't... He is a lucky boy. There's two players on the other side. The wall drop. He still gets one to fall up. No. Keznit will at least maintain composure, but now they know there's a purchase now coming out from both sides, and they're aware this is a little abnormal to what they'd expect.
Potential to get overrun here. Dapr's got to back away. And a man advantage in favor of KRU. Sick's got himself into a disgusting position. Actually got Dapr for support. Hey, look at this. They come through. They find 3 kills.
That was impeccable work from Sentinels to keep that under wraps. That could have spiraled so badly. Mazino's dealt with Sentinels. Keep 3 alive, and they deal with that. Time for Sentinels, we see that Guardian once again for TenZ, but Klaus has found Dapr. Delzik just got Zombs. Okay, another round is very much not necessarily up in the air, but it could get pretty sketchy at this point.
So TenZ will still holding. Actually, Keznit will find Shahzam. That's a wallbang through to spawn, I believe, just off to the right of the screen here. Keznit already on the spike now. And the Delzik, who is down to 15 HP, but will be able to pass through. And actually, TenZ is going to take a tag there. Potential here to try and get the regrowth and heal back from Sick before they attempt this. It's now a 2v4 retake.
See what you got. TenZ with someone to facilitate. Flash goes in, push comes out, clears. First contact found. TenZ towards mazino, going to open up a pathway forward, but look at the HP, it's being worked back. Sick with a lovely pick, and now we're going to be down to the 2v2, make it a 2v1. Just TenZ alive, and the double stack towards tower is a problem. How does he somehow dismantle this? I do not know. These two are just... These two are just going to play to the timing, and he knows it. Can he force the hand? Unfortunate, it looks like so far. Gonna maybe draw a little more blood, but I feel as though he knows it. Time to back away. KRU are fired up here today. That is round 3, gonna be going their way no matter which way you want to cut it. Firing one, that'll be Zombs working his way over slowly but surely, but contact's been made. nagz is gonna try and pinch through, but the pinch with mazino is perfect. You're bang on with that. Tower is under KRU control.
Here.
Look at the spike, just about planted.
It might even be forced out of this corner here. He's going to eat a lot of damage. TenZ actually will get 2.
What a shot from TenZ, but he still needs a little more here. 3 on his side, 2 for the opponent's Keznit. And mazino, there's that bit of contact. TenZ is still standing. He still wanted to do this for his side. mazino's found 2. TenZ suddenly under the gun, pops the ult. He knows the pressure is now there. Clears sight, sees nothing. He knows he's fallen back. Can he draw him in? Can he try and pull mazino in? Can mazino hold his nerve? TenZ on the cross, he gets him! Gorgeous play from TenZ. And that's the man the Sentinels need right now to maintain that brilliance, to kindle that time and time again, because you're seeing it from KRU. mazino then made that round. Timing becoming a factor now, 35 seconds. They have to make a go of this. TenZ finds Klaus, and that's going to be the backline now removed. Fault line is indeed looking spot on. TenZ is going to put his body on the line. There goes the main danger factor. This is being quelled very quickly. Nice work from Sentinels here. Nothing too much to write home about, apart from the fact that, honestly, keeping it this clean, looking sharp, not over pushing, not getting complacent is a very good look here.
Yeah, again, could potentially question the investment of the Viper's pit here.
10 seconds left.
A little late on in the day, but again, with Zombs on that Spectre, trying to make sure that that weapon's capitalized at least with the prime gaming floor.
Gonna have to deal with this eventually. And the spike is still leaning towards that A site. There are currently 3 players present for Sentinels as well, so don't being too much of a bother. Crossfire should hold for now. Let's see if any of that utility can pull it out of pressure. You can see the pressure is certainly mounting. Delzik going to find Zombs. That opens things up. mazino, the second layer. Sight now could be ready for the taking. Shahzam tries to deny, but it's not going to happen. Where did TenZ just come from? Jump scaring Klaus, and now a 2v2.
We'll get the plant through. Again, the Cosmic Divide going to deny that audio information on the door. So an attempt from TenZ to bait this, but Dapr and TenZ now a 2v2 have to find a way back onto site. An awful lot of utility to work with either.
2 kills already for TenZ. Looking like a man on a mission this game. He sees a pixel out of place, but he knows there's going to be a crossfire here somewhere. How can he dismantle it? Not like that. Delzik finds one. Keznit holds a crossfire. As it goes on. For now, though, it does seem as though it is constricting towards that B side. Already Sick going to get Klaus.
Straight away. Shahzam's here already.
And you're right, it's the rotations. They always have that additional man on site so quickly. The rotations are on the way. Dapr looks unfazed so far, finally losing control of tower, but there is that second layer to this. Sick still here. You've got Shaz not far off. And let's see if he can keep that timing just right. He's under pressure, but still Shaz keeps him safe. This is fantastic work. Lovely shot, but it's kept in check. Round goal coming out from Sentinels right now. It feels like you don't get a clean fight on any of them. There's always that second line, there's always that crossfire, there's always that layer in place. However, this round we look at what the purchase is coming for KRU, and it's not going to be much to write home about. It's light across the board. Spectre, Frenzy. Hey, we've seen Classics do some damage, but it doesn't seem as though it's going to be the case this time around. Shaz gets a little overzealous, not to be the case. Sprays in, he's fine. A flawless round. Private Gaming flawless round. The Sentinels are going to start to
A bit of an adjustment from Dapr's utility as well, so this is kind of to stop exactly what we're probably going to see from KRU here.
Yeah, here comes that explosive hit, but TenZ is still fine, and the crossfire still holds. Dapr sends nagz it back, and it's going to be mazino and Delzik to try and do something with this, but it's looking rough around the edges. Dapr just postured up. He wants that fight. He wants the frag, and he gets it. Delzik down and out. mazino, what can you do with it? Flashed confirmed attendance. They know where you're at. They're all there. It's a firing squad. And he may take one, but Sick takes the round, and Sentinels hold once again. This side, you'd need someone like maybe mazino to do something about this. Just the tag for now, but there's the flank, and Sick puts them to bed, tucks them in, and says goodnight. KRU. Oh, dearie me, it's not looking pretty, and this is readable as you like. Oh, it's 4 of them on one side. Where's the other?
And again, mazino's been here pretty much every single round, just trying to gather some information. Please deal with some of the pushes coming out here. Dapr doing Dapr things with a jump-in headshot here, but fault line for good measure. And actually, you can see another member. The Trailblazer going to stun him. Mazino has so much to deal with here. Dapr eventually puts him down, but again, another example here. Zombs able to buy so much.
2 to be on that kind of backside to this 3-2 split. Seekers come in. Shahzam goes straight on through. He wants the fight, and he's going to take the fight. Tries to fall away. Got to be careful about this. Klaus is not far away, and Dapr trying to find the time just right. TenZ keeps eyes on that drop. And those 2 players unable to be as impactful as maybe they'd like.
Shut out this one out. Zombs again. Look at him. It was Delzik and Keznit before they even get to site. Your body's here, a real threat towards him. Klaus the last man standing. TenZ will find it. This is
right, feels good. Shaz, you can't get away from him. He's got the op out as well. Shahzam has been everywhere on this map. Delzik does at least claw one back, but is there anything more to be found? It feels like you don't just get one fight, you get the rest of them, but the ult comes in, and finally you get the full picture. Spike going down, maybe 3 on the board. That could be recovery for KRU if the curse is going to be true. However, Zom still finds Klaus. Dapr. Ooh, mazino, you are lucky to be alive, but confidence now building with Dapr as he tries to close the gap. 2 players now getting away with their life, but this post plant is not bad. All of them behind this divide.
Again, they've got a good opportunity here to hold Sentinels before they can really cross towards site. You see the ping coming through here. Sick's actually going to flash out of the conflict divide, drop it.
The timing!
Dapr will find a kill!
Oh my word! It's finally been held by KRU. That post-plant crossfire, that Astra divide, pretty much garnering them that moment. This is just
difficult for KRU to deal with. mazino actually.
Lovely.
Here. Klaus
oh, Klaus! Out of nowhere finds 2 big kills. That's massive. Confidence now booming with KRU trying to take that fight through tower. It's not pretty as Sick will become the victor in that, and now tower's under Sentinel control. We're down to 4 still standing, make it 3. Shahzam, as said, the inescapable force right now for Sentinels. The 3v3, but HP is low for Klaus, and the spike, shout out to the observers, is very much down.
A couple of open sight lines here. Keznit actually catches a headshot there. Shahzam piling on the pressure here. 5 HP on Klaus, 13 on Keznit. Delzik got to be the one to
the HP, man.
Swing this back in KRU's favor if possible.
Well, let's see what Delzik can do. Tower is his first port of call, but 6 noted it. 17 HP ain't much though, and Flash ain't up for 10 seconds. Oh, it's a bit of a messy one, but it does work out. But that's what we were worried about. Oh, Tommy the turret's done enough to take down Klaus, leaving all on Delzik, who's good for another. The 1v1, but Dapr's HP is looking real fine, real pretty. And yeah, the tag got
gone up there, and I'm pretty sure Klaus wasn't full of toxin, so Actually, Shahzam just walks
It's
up.
a dry hit.
Yeah.
That's pretty dangerous. Klaus is going to be good for at least 2 here, maybe a third. It's good for Klaus, keeping control, but he's got so much danger around him. Mazino's kept it in check. Finds Dapr, and it's, I dare say, just TenZ, but it is just TenZ alive. 4 stand for KRU, and that is see those Spectres. There's always.
There's always.
Yeah. We did round it to 3 and up, but this should be clean. We hold the same standard for both teams. If you have that better purchase, even though there's no armor or anything too much behind Sentinels at this point, so I want it to be bare minimum 3 alive.
Keznit getting his daily challenges out of the way. Killed TenZ with his own Guardian here. Shahzam actually going to creep back through. nagz wanting a little closer contact here, and we'll just get cleaned up. The spike noted as well. Last 2 members from drop. Sick will find 1. Keznit will find his 3rd.
Himself forward, he's got 2 on the other side, gets 1, sprays in for the 2nd, has to switch out to the classic, no one there, but panic from Sick. He keeps his cool because Shahzam has got his back. Klaus goes down, and we're in a 4v4.
Mazino just caught sight of one as well. 6 solo HP, but Shahzam going to find another kill here onto Keznit.
He's bailing them out. Shahzam is literally bailing them out right now. These are 2 huge, impactful kills that he's found at this point, and he's keeping the entire back line pretty much in check. Mazino's done well to find TenZ, but there we go, finally the breakthrough. That's Shahzam now down, and there's still options for KRU. It's a 2v2, but look at 6 HP. Still has a flash in the pocket. When does he invest it? He already just did. There's Delzik, gets 1, pushes up Delzik with 2, and KRU make it to 6, and they get the weapons, they quell the purchase. Sentinel's money will now be in question.
Absolutely. Financially now, KRU in the driving seat here. Yes, SMGs again, nobody sat below 13, 1400, I think. So the purchase is still behind this. Yeah, I think this is... Okay, well...
Ferrari swinging a half from TenZ there, just destroying nagz. That's a rifle loss, I'm pretty sure. So there it is, pinged out straight away. Let's see if there's going to be someone... Oh, Delzik, that's a little sloppy. They've just fed 2 players to this. All under the notion of trying to get that rifle back. Under grabs now down to the 3, but now they know there's a purchase behind this. Shaz finds Keznit. Is this where it falls apart? Can Mazino do something? Anything will do. 2 ain't bad, but now Klaus, a 1v3 beckoning. He was good before. He needs to do more now. Finds the first victim. No, Shahzam stops it in its tracks. Keep and play his life. He has to play his life. He's found a new angle, falling back to the next spot. Now he's just going to stand there. No, these are horrible misses. Shahzam wants to punish this, and they can't land a shot. Shahzam has opened this back up. Now, where do they hit these rotations? Dapr with the punish towards A. They can swing back around if they want to, but that up just ain't hitting anything. There's now Mazino and Keznit deal with one side of the problem. But the site is now open. 10 seconds. Zombs cannot stop here.
Left.
He has to hit that site.
Bit as well.
You're right. Can he be denied? Can he be stopped? 5 seconds. He should be able to cross. Fine. Keznit wants to try and do something.
Huge.
He gets Dapr. And now where is Zombs? Popsio. What can you do in this 1v2? Doing everything he can. Trying to put up any defense. And KRU fight their way back.
By the skin of their teeth. That was like one of the most back and forth rounds I think we'll see this entire map. But nagz, man, he's got to come online again.
You got to hit those.
You got to hit those.
You got to hit 1 out of 5 of those.
You got to hit 1 out of 5. So I just heard that back to myself. Yeah, if you could just go even with TenZ.
Yeah.
Not asking too much, right?
Nah, just keep up. Flash goes in. When's the burst potential? Klaus has been here before, but it's Delzik this time to find Zombs. Klaus unable to find it. The timing not favorable to him, but Delzik's still alive. Finally taken down. The Sentinels should be able to take the site, but Keznit now has the body in the right place. He predicts a swing, but Dapr outdoes him. We're down to a 2v2. These back and forth trades aren't quite perfect yet. The plant going to be coming in, and I don't think that can be contested right now.
Spike planted.
Dapr will hold on to drop now, so Shahzam will be called upon here. Another miss from nagz. Dapr over the top. Sentinels on map point to build here. Effectively, though, this is the heavier side of KRU's defensive setup right now. 3 members committed, and actually the flank coming through from nagz, so throw a 4th in the mix as well, Lauren.
But there's that flash, and here comes the push. Klaus has been pretty good at dealing with this, but already nagz again gets punished. He's having a nightmare, and it's rare to be able to see it so clearly. Mazino succeeds towards the tower side of things, but now look at the hit coming in. The rotation gets called. Sentinel's just going to head right back over towards A, but wait. Klaus is here. It looks like Delzic's here as well. They've got bodies on the site, but can they get to safety in time? Just about. It ain't perfect. Divide. It's a desperation call. Sick finds Keznit, and the push. They're desperate to hold on to it, but it's falling through their fingers as Klaus blind. It does not matter. Sentinels 13-7 on map 1.
Honestly, just an all-round impressive performance. I mean, ball
So might see them double down on this piece towards A. So we'll again put a lot of work towards nagz, but you said it right. The rotation is in, but now eating flashes. Pressure comes his way. He stands tall for a second, but there's the breakthrough. But it's only Sick still standing.
30 seconds
The last two pretty far away. They're playing towards B and C, and he wants that first pick. Taps a spike. It's not a bad idea, but the push comes in from Klaus and KRU. Get things started well.
Delzic.
See how long he can stay alive in this. Maybe buy a little time for those rotations. He does have support en route. Or is he Klaus there kind of playing by logs, but he's fallen. TenZ finds that one. Delzic now down low. TenZ removes him. And now he's found another! TenZ, Mr. Impossible, keeping true to the name. And he still wants more. He's still fighting it out for Sentinels. Oh, that smokes. It's about to drop. The reveal is made. Sick's got nagz. Oh, it's a turnaround for Sentinels. And it's all on the back of Mr. Impossible himself. And Shaz is going to have like a nice angle to play with. There it is. Beautiful. Sits a little passive to catch that cross. And Keznit's chances now dwindle suddenly.
Keznit on their wallbang, I think, actually caught a load more damage onto Shahzam as well. Sick obviously felt. Now, whether or not he'll even find another kill. Zombs looks curious. He'll swing through, but we'll find it now on Sentinels. Sight here, TenZ potential to dash out, and yeah, he gets away unscathed.
Just a straight up drive-by from him. Fine, he'll get that spike down. Shahzam caught nagz on the push up towards A long. But still plenty of utility with KRU. Maybe not as much as they'd like, but the Seekers come in already. And mazino is just on clear-up duty. Delzic does well. And now down to just TenZ. That is what the doctor ordered. KRU, 4 alive. Diffuse comes in. It's exactly what they needed.
That's decisive in the retake there as well. We know exactly what Sentinels are going to try and do there. TenZ dashes out, they reset to mid.
Towards the site, they've already got bodies on the site itself. And yeah, they just didn't expect Dapr to be so close by. mazino caught completely unawares. And nagz, well, this is unfavorable. This is unfun as TenZ is waiting for this. A pixel out of place, and actually he doesn't land the shot. Tries to deny, oh, he's made a meal of it. And now the 3v3 begins. Spike is down as well. Sick tries to clear the side, but Klaus still stands. Tagged up though. 13 HP. And Sick tucked, dedicated towards that angle. Got Shaz by his side, and now TenZ gets into the matter. Klaus though, pushing forward does well. TenZ with 1, with 2! The third maybe beckons. Just slips beside him, but TenZ and Shahzam hold the round down.
He's looking crisp now. That readjustment, Keznit avoids the Trailblazer initially. I think it was a little bit of a bait, actually.
It was. They baited it so perfectly, and Shahzam punishes it. Push up on the other side of the map, and mazino is still fighting the good fight for KRU. With everything he's got, and there's that push coming up. Finally, some punishment on the extremities. What we've been asking for and looking for from KRU, leaving Sentinels 3 with very little space to work with now.
Again, no smokes.
I know exactly where you are.
Little theft will go through, give him some information. mazino actually swings ahead of it, finds TenZ. That's ballsy, but I like it. Brings it to a 2v2 now. Sick will try and get this spike planted on B. Yeah, a lot of damage done from that now. Swarm actually. Sick committing to that plant.
Turret out.
Good to go with the flashes, at least. That's one bonus.
Klaus has the lockdown as well, with Dapr looming here. Window actually going to catch contact on the turret.
No way Klaus just got that frag. Sick is out of it. KRU continue forward. This game is just on a knife's edge. No team is able to truly carve away at anyone else yet. It's been this back and forth swing. But let's look at some of the protocols that KRU are winning in. Let's talk about it, because we've now seen that defensive-sided aggression toyed with a couple of times. But
KRU will be tested on the retake here, actually. We're full 5v5. mazino and Keznit tagged up just a little bit. They'll wait for the Cosmic Divide to drop.
no back line.
Yeah.
It's all coming through CT or Heaven. That's about your lot. Plenty of utility still to play around here, and here comes the push. Pushing in towards is going to be nagz leading the pack, and to get himself in towards the smoke. Shots going further astray. There's still a couple standing from KRU. They're making it work, but Sick, the last line of defense, he's got two. Oh,
no way,
my
Sick!
God, Sick goes above and beyond.
Let's rotate. Delzic again. So much pressure now.
Yeah, you can see the utility really tailor-made towards that back of sight, but not pushing that far yet. And there's the first pickup. Clean. Looking for Klaus to do a bit of damage here. Tries to burst through. Not going to get anything. 5 still stand. Nagz it. Zeno. Anything here. Now Zombs is on the chase. He's fancying a bit of it. Does get denied. So it won't be perfectly clean, but it'll be good enough. 4 alive, spike down. Happy enough for Sentinels there. TenZ is going to be pacey towards this. Didn't quite catch Klaus, but the cross has already come in. Klaus does punish Dapr though now. There's 3 players towards the backside. TenZ has got to know there's more targets available, but the trade. Look at Sick. Beautiful timing to push alongside TenZ just on the other side of that box. Zombs gets walked through. Mazino still standing, still trying to do what he can. Has he made enough of an impact at this point? Yes! Takes it down to just 1. Shahzam though, the man leading from the front lines, backs away, has to respect the fact that he's been noted. Pushes back in, Shahzam!
No way, man.
Does it again!
Again, at this point, they know they're on a lesser purchase. They want to play distance here. That's going to try and get over the top. Just misses on Shahzam as he retreats back towards Covey.
Not finding any of what he wanted from this, but the ult now going to force them to make a move and
Whoa,
maybe
that's
tease
beautiful.
him up. That is what you need for KRU, but they still need more. It's been getting close, but it's always been Sentinels. But maybe this time it's different. Maybe Dapr can't do it. Oh, he still gets 1, but nags it. That was brilliance between the ultimate, the rifle pickup, they tee up, they line up, and they get knocked down. KRU still alive in this game.
Sentinels ultimately bait this aggression they know has been there time and time again on sewers, and
I've got your
Dapr and Sick in combination able to find that opener. But it's a pump. Look at this, straight away, TenZ over the top. Delzik will fall, actually the pinch from Garrett's perfectly timed. Dapr now left to... he will.
Nice catch.
Just the right place, the right time, and straight away Sentinels swing this back in their favor. Klaus tries to respond, TenZ will close it out. It's just going to be difficult here for him to find anything. 45 HP to boot.
Turret's destroyed.
Noted on the
got
turret.
nagz by
Nagz,
his side.
yeah, he finds him first, but
But if this man is alive, there is a chance. Sick has been just digging them out of scenarios that could be unfavorable. TenZ as well. 2 heavy hitters right now still standing. Sick has found so much for Sentinels right now. This guy is absolutely coming alive. But knows he's on an island. I don't think Shahzam can actually bail him out of this. And actually, no, they're going to push forward to it. They try and help him out. Shahzam can't quite make it there in time, but he's still doing the damage. Still doing
Shahzam.
what he can.
Strike down
No matter
A.
the odds, Shahzam's still finding value, but it's a 2v2. And look
30
at the
seconds
players'
left.
positions. They're still deep towards CT here, so Spike can go down. But Sick ain't holding back. The man's on a mission. Zombs. Oh, big work from Delzik. There is the lifeline, the KRU.
here's the perfect bait, right? There's 2 members noted already. Keznit swings up.
I actually don't mind the pause from either side. Let's see how much damage Dapr does, though. Still good for 1. If there's any more, then that's where I start really paying attention. The rotations came in, but I actually like that pause before coming out from KRU there.
30 seconds
See
left.
if Sentinels were going to get over-aggressive, play into it. It's a really nice consideration. And now down to 2. In a 2v4 post-plant, this is where it gets quite tricky to utilize that Marshall, even to TenZ's capabilities. You can see him trying to find that opportune
Spot the shoulder
moment.
there, maybe.
I feel like he might have seen someone in graffiti, but someone's already filled that void. You can see nagz it lent out there, a little late from hell, and that worked perfectly. The Sick charged with a tough task, not going to happen. 4 stand, that's great for KRU. That is a huge indicator as the 6th man in their favor. Sick and Zombs having to be kept back for now. Have to respect it. Trying to now facilitate a pathway forward. It's go time. They got to get a move on. And nagz actually eats that. That's a problem. Dapr now gets the gateway opened. Zombs on the trade towards Delzik. And actually, Sentinels flooding the site. Keznit though, can you do what Sick did? No, they keep players alive. And they'll convert with 2. Actually, tell a lie. The spike, the timing. That is so close. Oh my God. Yeah. A free pick's a free pick.
Oh no.
Now you start getting flustered. Now you start to worry. As TenZ does get revealed, but they've lost a great deal of space. Look at towards long. Delzik, though, going to try and stride forward on this. He will at least be able to get towards that first fight, on towards that sky, tucked in towards the box, and actually the swing from Zombs could not have been better. The timing is great, keeping all these trades decent. Mazino, though, going to bulldoze through, and they've identified so many players are surely on this C, this garage area, and there's the 100. But you can see it, time's being bought. They're both stacked towards long. They don't have to do much about this. They can play it out. Mazino going to re-aggress towards the site. Zombs, he can't get it done. Klaus, what a turn of events. And close that gap, get himself towards the site. Zombs now isolated, gets taken down. nagz is there, and this looks like it's going to be KRU's. Even the ult as just the icing on the cake. They can't deal with that now, and they have to respect this.
They do. It's going to force them all the way out of garage, actually. Staying a little closer than you'd expect now as it ticks away. They do have to retreat.
That's time. Time being bought.
This ultimately is KRU knocking on the door of double digits if they win this. If everybody from Sentinels had died, it's even worse.
TenZ still there. Now the gap gets closed. He gets taken down out of the air.
Word.
KRU, this pressure is insurmountable right now. And Zombs full buy in his case or not. What are you meant to do with this? You've been noted, you've been spotted, and the site has already been taken.
And again, it puts them at a really, really awkward
It's gone.
crossroads here.
Everything's gone. Yeah, I like this from Sentinels. They're going to have the right players in the right place, and the timing's good enough for Shahzam to get one. But it's the next line that's going to get tricky. TenZ couldn't find it. KRU still making this work for themselves. No big trades coming out. Lovely flash, though. That was brilliant. But delzik straight away there. You don't get a clean fight on KRU right now. They are trading so effectively. They are fighting as one. Now Dapr, he's gone from it. Zombs last one.
Cushion on the finances here. And it's going to take everything to Sentinels.
Pretty so far. The ultimate as well, just to ensure safety on the way through. Shahzam trying to find a connection. He doesn't actually get exactly what he wanted. A couple of tags, sure, but the frags are favorable. Oh, Dapr out of nowhere finding delzik. Where's that spike? It's not going down just yet. Now it is. Spike going to be planted. Dapr, he drops in, and he gets taken down. And now it's Shahzam and TenZ. mazino waiting on the side, free-firing it, trying to do what he can. He can't make anything out of it. Sentinels answer back.
And again, a little bit of a buffer here. TenZ with the Blade Storm, he's got the Operator. You know, obviously the purchase isn't going to...
A great flash. That's a huge reveal of information. Flash back up in 3 seconds, but he wants to fight, and he loses it. TenZ, oh, how do you get out of this? Back to the wall, that's how. Popsy-Old, up and over we go. Spots long, he gets in their face.
Man.
TenZ doing the unthinkable right now, and Shahzam is right there in the right time. We take again. Keznit this time, though. New look, different position, gets checked. Dapr too aware, too smart to fall for that. And delzik this time now in trouble. Ooh, they slip through in the smoke as well. That could be pretty nice, pretty tasty. mazino reads it well towards Sick, and now we wait. Up and over, TenZ draws the eyes up, but it's going to be kalus to draw them down, and Dapr and Shahzam. The spacing could not have been better, and Sentinels are answering back in perfect kind.
They stay, but the consolation at this point, again, it's not going to be comfortable. Sick actually going to try and flash through here.
The timing, they're so close now, but there's the backup, there's
That's
the support.
huge.
nagz is there, brothers in arms, finding two, and now Zombs in the 1v2. Spots out nagz it, tries to close the gap a little further. kalus still going to pop down the utility, try and play for that plant. And Zombs on the swing, it's nagz it to green it. They're going for it. It's all on the line now. nagz tries to get in towards the side. That's the first victim found. He gets Dapr, he gets the weapon. He gets the second. nagz tearing Sentinels apart. The pop flash for Sick could be big, but he still has to wait for the timing to be right. There it is. Can he make anything of this? No, it doesn't look like it. And Shahzam has to wait and watch as KRU are going to take us to the third.
What an insane end to that half. KRU on their feet, rightly so. Pile on the pressure towards B site here. delzik will be called upon, delivers the first, and it's a spike.
That's a win taken out of Sentinels instantly. Feeling a little rough around the edges, and delzik's making it worse. Stays alive way beyond his expected time. But there's still Shahzam and Dapr. Anything left in the tank for either of these two would be golden right now, and it ain't happening. It's fire coming out from KRU, the LATAM team.
So delzik swinging all the way through to B main, in full control of B site here. Sentinels try and come down the rope. mazino finds two. Third one.
Oh, it's clean.
Spike down, B.
You couldn't ask for a better second round for KRU. This is dreamy.
30
Dapr
seconds left.
desperate to do a little damage, do a little something. This could be a gift on a plate. It's not. Oh, it's a prime gaming flawless, and Sentinels are going to be rattled. There's a lot of emphasis towards middle, and a good response actually coming out here. But actually, TenZ gets met by sheer force. What? kalus has got him, and he's still got the angle. This is huge from kalus. This could be everything, and it's looking so good for two. He set them up for success, and now Dapr and Shahzam under the gun, feeling the strain. Spike is in hand, though. Dapr still got it. Can he keep that time at least favorable? Shahzam, great positioning. Punishing one, the cross gets held. Dapr stands tall. They're not letting it slip just yet. Sentinels fight right back.
Again, two rifles saved across this. A damage down on the side of the KRU. Again, that's the secondary objective there. I love them.
He holds just long enough to lose his life. Zombs with the entry. Game on now towards B we go. mazino next on the chopping block. Good work from Sentinels. Finding composure in these moments is everything to them right now.
Now just Keznit and kalus left to... And initially, these explorations in mid are only on the back of you know, the boom bot, potentially a second kind of layer to that in terms of utility, but
His life, though, you can see all that utility put down. Still takes one on the way out. Good work from Sick to at least get that damage done, and it does, again, give away that was a big stack. So instantly, they look towards that B site. Looks a little bit more vulnerable, but there's a player playing down towards Hell. That's going to be Klaus. Can't catch that cross as well as he like, but delzik will stand to the task. Rifle recovered, and Spike now loose. Shahzam and Dapr going to be sweating bullets. And they keep themselves composed. Shahzam, it's all on you here. Disaster in the making, or maybe a road to recovery. No second follow-up on the flash there. Going to try and add paranoia into the back of nagz's mind. But the spike is the biggest problem. How does he get it back? How does he get past delzik, who's done the unthinkable? He checks towards Hell, but the cross is everything. Does he get the timing right? Flash in hand, but not one for another 24 seconds. Drops down, and the first challenge, it's nagz. And you know as soon as that cross gets noted, there's a swing, but Shahzam wants to get around it. There's the cross, and there's the kill! nagz gets it, but it's delzik with a belting round.
On the back of two Rother crew there, they could catch the cross from main.
They could. I'm waiting to see if that punish comes in from mazino. That is going to be everything if he gets the timing right. He doesn't. He finds the barrel of Dapr's gun, and now delzik wants in. Doesn't get it. Sentinels keeping everything favorable towards them. 5 still stand, and the spike surely to be planted. Yeah, great work from Shahzam as well. Klaus and nagz, they're a mile away. Sentinels answer back in kind. They find a brutal element to themselves.
Again, Sentinels.
Falling foul to any danger, any of those players. Excuse me, maybe I'd lie to you. Wait, what's just happened? How did Klaus and Keznit get away with this? Zombs going to try and keep this one on track, keep it in hand, not let this go astray. You can see the ults now being sent down. Keznit desperate to do damage, but that's ambitious with a frenzy.
Sick will punish nagz, swinging down from ramp. They're trying to capitalize on the pressure from that showstopper. delzik actually slips through.
He's somehow gone past this. They're still aware. That's really good for Sentinels to be aware of this. Zombs finds mazino. They're keeping this one in hand. The look away for a second. The peek came through TenZ. Safety found, composure being maintained. Keznit knows this is looking unfavorable. There it is. Just about
Built off for Sentinels, and scoreline maybe doesn't tell that story. delzik again punished on B.
I don't think they're going to expect TenZ to be here so quickly, but Dapr does not care. He's got TenZ by his side, and they've got the pinch towards the side. One player remains. They've got to know there's someone still around, and he's found. Keznit now gone. The pace change is unfathomable towards KRU. Yes, nagz does get one, but they have no step towards this site right. He says, can't quite take the rifle away from Klaus, and we'll get that time soon. There it is, though. nagz finds 2 out of nowhere? How has he just found TenZ and Zombs? I could not tell you. Dapr trying to work back in. Klaus finally pulls the trigger. He gets away with it as well. Dapr and Shahzam suddenly in a bad scenario, suddenly on the back foot, but Shahzam finds the timing just right. Can he still do some more damage, though? Look at the HP. Klaus a little low, mazino a little low. Keznit having to catch that cross, and that was the downfall of Shaz before. But he's got support now coming through from heaven.
KRU are broken. They're battered, they're bruised in this round. Look at the HPs here. Actually, Klaus going to catch a heal. Actually strengthens their position massively. Dapr also had to regroup here. Back to 93 HP, but Spike down on site. KRU can sit tight for the time being. Wait for Sentinels to make a move.
I don't know how you dismantle this crossfire. That's the big question in my mind. A flash, is that going to be the way to set it up? Dapr's eaten it.
Oh,
that's so badly communicated. It's not good at all. KRU are going to capitalize, make it all their own.
The ultimate cycle here. And again, Dapr's found an opening. KRU's got to stop giving these away on B.
Yep. Hey, if they found a pressure point, they're going to keep hitting that. They're going to keep
damage here, actually. So look a little, actually, I was going to say the spacing a little off there, but Shahzam does trade it out to A site here.
Good flash, maybe time to at least facilitate them getting to rafters. Sick going to punish Klaus though, so again, they're not finding a way back in. This post plant is just absolutely cast in iron. These guys are immovable as Keznit needs to get out of dodge quickly, trying to keep these rifles if he can. Punish on the way out, nothing much for it. Sentinels, that is a gorgeous answer. I have to say, I love seeing a little bit of...
The aim is here from KRU, but
this one. But in the post plant we go. Keznit, quick start towards TenZ, and he just flies on in, gives it up towards Zombs, who takes him out of midair. And now we're down to 2. nagz and mazino, what do you do? The res comes out, the odds are even less favorable. mazino's still doing damage from above, but it's all on him, and it's still safe enough for now. Spike looking like it's going to go down. Sick does find that first part coming from heaven. delzik does well, but it's all traded out. Klaus still going to keep it favorable, but there's that second layer towards heaven. Keeping back 2, actually. That's big. Shahzam and Dapr. Oh, that damage! Get out of here! Keznit plays ahead of it. He's still clicking. He's still going. and they get what they need. KRU first. Thinking about it. Felt it out, rightly so. Guess I need to be careful to not fall here. Can back away, leave it to the others. There we go. Okay, 3 alive. Spectre.
Come through now, 36 HP. Actually finds another one as well. That's a big win here, but already.
Going for a hero defuse.
No way. No, they're close enough.
No one's. Yeah, it's fine. He's been caught. He's been absolutely denied, and even there's a stack on this side of the map, and I'm looking at the flank. Dapr, if you can get the timing right towards mailroom. Timing, let's see how it works out. There it is. Dapr's timing could not have been better. Keznit does at least take down 6, so he's opened up the gateway towards it. Oh, TenZ couldn't make much of that one, and they're just about keeping this in check for KRU. One by one they come, and one by one they fall. Shahzam still trying to make something of this, and this is going to shut down KRU. Are right back at the door. It's still being cleared towards the back of the site. Damage there, but there's the lurk. Comes on in, nags it behind enemy lines. But it's Keznit as well. They're both able to double down on this, down to Sick. Dapr and Shahzam spike in, and they're all locked towards this side. One a little further away. That's Dapr. Red's gonna be considered, but the divide comes in now. Shahzam finding mazino. Sick gonna be working his way forward on the other side of this. There's still a player waiting for anyone to step on through. He punishes TenZ, and Dapr and Sick looking down the barrel of the gun. KRU against so many odds right now, still able to do this. Sick trying to work a way in. It's done for here. Delzik gets the punish, and KRU take the lead.
Klaus holding just in case. He will be punished for it. Sentinels still go for this. It looks like, yeah, at least they're going to explore the possibility.
Yeah, it's the next step that is going to become near on impossible. Delzik come feet, and there's nagz right there in time. Dapr. Can Dapr do anything to dissuade this? Sick at least catches that player in mid. That's mazino. But the site crunch comes in!
Dapr!
And Dapr stands! And he tries to deliver! He's done everything to give them a shot at this. A 3v2. Nagz and Klaus still alive, still trying to fight with everything they can, but this is all on the shoulders of Dapr until Klaus finally steps up to the goods. Can he find this 1v2? 58 seconds to play with. He wants to get that spike down if he can, but this is so risky. Now going to be closed in on. The wall got drawn. He's going to fight Shahzam. Oh, Zombs. A moment for respite for Sentinels. But I've got to say it, without Dapr there, without him finding 2 kills there, I see that round
get to screens here. Sick finds nagz. Dapr finds Delzik. What is going on?
Against the odds, they're still doing it. Dapr, he turns up on site. He still gets to. And Sentinels somehow catches a glimpse.
Be careful, this wall,
there goes the wall, and there goes the player. mazino with an excellent trade, a crucial one at that. Quick flash as well. Dapr going to have to fall away and respect this, but it still looks like an A piece is coming in.
They're going to find themselves a 4v2 here, Lauren.
They are, but
straight away this rotation comes through.
Okay, Shahzam up by rafters, one tucked towards the back of sight. And there's the first contact. It's good for Shahzam. It's great for Shahzam. Finding 2, but they do finally clear him. But there's that next layer. Dapr now gone. 12 seconds left. Zombs needs to hold this together. 9 seconds now. They're still finding the way to the site. Spike going down. And it's TenZ, the man, the myth, and pretty much the quiet legend right now. He's done for. mazino. What a time to find form. 11-11. Towards B, but the utility is going to hinder this quick reaction that looks like KRU would have wanted.
Perfect way to play around the reds here. So late on in this half. Zombs and TenZ though, got to deal with this pressure onto B. Actually, they're straight onto site here.
Yeah, but they haven't quite crested yet. TenZ still catching that cross, still going to be doing some damage to try and wrap towards the pillar. Delzik finds 6, and now he's on his own, and now he's been deleted. They now know pressure comes in from further afield. Zombs gets cleared at the back of the side, but Dapr still closing in. Has to relent away from the Seekers, has to accept that he has to peel away, but he does a little bit of chip damage towards mazino. And now the 2v2 flash comes in, but he's going to tuck himself in towards the backside of that box.
Nagz.
One enemy remaining.
They trade out.
They traded, and now nagz it. This guy's been having a nightmare of a series.
Rifle. But
now is the time to come alive, and Dapr on the other side. 2 beasts in this one. Dapr! Oh, no way! nagz it's won it! nagz it takes the corner. He takes this 12-11. One team beckoning for greatness, and they're going to flash. No way! Keznit destroys 3 through the smoke. Heartbreak now for Sentinels, as it's all down to Dapr and Sick. Sick fighting with everything, but it is not enough. As Dapr now in the 1v3, the weight of the entirety on his shoulders, has to deliver, has to stand tall. He knows what's against him. It's all being poured in. He has to stand and do something, but they're running away. They're not going to mess around for a second. They're leaving him with nothing.
He's delivering for Sentinels already this map. Bailed them out, but it's a tall order. A 1v3. Kalus, nagz, and mazino alive and kicking right now for KRU. Flash comes through. Actually, not even going to pop here. Kalus ready and holding, though.
Dapr, it's your time to shine right about now. It's all on you, buddy. Surrounded on all fronts. It's over! It's done with! KRU against all of our expectations, against all odds. Send Sentinels home!
I am absolutely speechless right now. Their first international scalp to claim is none other than Sentinels. The hopes and dreams of building a dynasty this year left in tatters. A group stage elimination.
Tell me this isn't what it's all about. Passion, dedication, their hearts on the line. No one would have said this would have been the outcome. No one in their right mind would have said that. And I'll tell you that for free. But they don't care about the odds. They don't care about predictions or expectations. They face them down and they walk away, removing